love grows to hit the chorus, you know?
Valentine's Day is all over
It's
here, right?
coming. I'm telling you what, and there's no better way. You're sitting there, and I go, Valentine's Day's coming. It's a topical show. Who do we talk to really, find a way to support local and make sure that the sweetheart in our life is going to be really happy on Valentine's Day? And most sweet treats just fell right into my lap.
Oh, why not give him some ice cream? Give him something different. So it's all about Mo's sweet treats right now. So I got some ice cream bonbons.
So take us through this. Did you guys say I have never seen your products up close yet because I'm still learning and I'm ready for it. This is awesome. I mean, this is awesome. I was wowed, and just think what your sweetheart's going to be when they see this one. So take us through.
So I have a snack pack of ice cream bonbons. It's different flavors of ice cream. So I have here the cherry cream pie covered in ice cream and chocolate. So you can get this box. It comes in 10 for $15, and I also will deliver. So you can do that also. And then I also got my big box, which comes with 2 of my ice cream bonbons and a mini ice cream. Now, mind you, all of it comes cold. It'll stay cold for 1 to 2 hours and everything, and I will deliver.
That is so cool. So take us through. I got to ask you right off the bat, because we'll get back into this cool box here in a second, because I got to try it before I let you go. It's our 60 minutes portion of the interview, the crunch time. But we'll get to that in a second. I got to ask you, when did you start this? When did this idea come to fruition? And when did this just really start, getting on the ground and going?
So go figure. So... actually, I always wanted a business. I really did, but I didn't want the brick and mortar because I know it costs money, and I'm like, okay, I can't do it all.
Right.
So, my aunt, shout out to my Aunt Kathy, always said just cook. I always knew how to cook. And I'm like, okay, but everybody's cooking. Everybody's doing the same thing.
Yep.
So I was like, okay, what can I do? I was watching Bizarre Foods, and they was rolling around on these carts, and I was like, well, I ain't never seen nothing like that. Why not? I Googled it, literally. I Googled it, and ice cream tricycle came up. And I was like, okay, maybe we can do this. So then I started working on my version of ice cream. I was like, okay, why not?
Oh, my God. That is fantastic.
Big hit. Then I said, now I need to get mobile.
Yep.
Found that ice cream tricycle, and literally it all erupted from there.
That is fantastic.
Yes.
So take us through your take of because now my interest is beyond peaked right now. What is your take on ice cream here?
So my ice cream is actually, it's kind of like a pudding cheesecake kind of little thing, but it's mixed and kicked up a notch. Then I cover it in chocolate. Not to mention, I cover it in cookies after that.
So, John, if you look up in my office today while I'm trying to get shows done for next week and you go, is he in a food coma? The answer is probably going to be absolutely yes. That is fantastic. How long did that process take you to develop that idea?
Ooh, man. So from start to finish, about a year and a half. So I got the LLC in like 2021, but I didn't roll out the ice cream truck until tricycle. Ice cream tricycle. Ice cream tricycle. I didn't roll out the ice cream tricycle until last year in April. Shout out to Max for allowing me to use their commercial kitchen to showcase my work. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So, yes.
That is so cool. And it seems, I didn't realize that, it's great that you're shouting out some folks because it helps me kind of figure out your story a little. That's fantastic. So just to have that kind of community support, that business support too, that's got to be
Oh my
huge.
God. Small business here support is awesome. When I tell you, I had like just knowing to know somebody, like they point you in the right direction. Everybody takes care of everybody. Shout out to Duke's Bakery for allowing me to store some of my ice cream there. Oh my goodness, yes.
Yeah,
so it was awesome. Like this journey has been challenging and rewarding along the way. The people I have learned, the people that came into my business and helped me grow.
Yeah.
Shout out to the RiverBend Growth Association. Those people have been awesome. So there's just a lot of community support here in Alton. A lot of community support for small business.
Absolutely. And,
yes.
It's so great. And like I've told people before, doing this, being in the radio thing for 4 years now and doing weekend shows and then coming into daytime and then doing the pro wrestling thing, I've been able to go to a few places. And Nothing compares to the hometown right here with all the support that's in the area. And I just think it's great to hear your testimonial about that too, because, I go and I, the last 2 years I've gone to the RiverBend CEO class and talked to the young entrepreneurs and talked about the business I started and things. But to hear from your perspective on how there is that support, how there is that drive to help you and kind of achieve your mission. And you're kicking ass and taking names. I mean, you got to be proud of yourself right now. It's not an easy feat.
Like I said, without the community support, Mo's Sweet Treats would not be where it's at right now. Like, community support has been awesome because, man, word of mouth goes a long way. A long way. So, man, like I said, Mo's Sweet Treats, the tricycle will be rolling out come 1 April. Hopefully, y'all be seeing me going long ways. So look for me. Of course, hopefully, I'm going to be at the Alton Farmers Market and, of course, just rolling around town.
Well, to me, and I always tell people this, and because we were talking a couple of days ago about the brief time I consulted a bit, was make sure you find the business that fits you. Because if it doesn't fit you, why the hell are you in it? Because you're going to be doing it 23 hours a day.
Tis is true. You have to literally, when you go into entrepreneurship, you cannot go in as if, okay, this might be something I want to do. No, you either want to do it or it's going to make sure you not going to do it.
Exactly. You are absolutely right. There is no doubt.
Man, there's no doubt that entrepreneurship is going to show you or it's either going to show you or you going to be shown. Either way it goes, it ain't for the faint of heart.
That's for darn sure.
Man.
I didn't realize, are veteran owned?
Yeah, so I did do 6 years in the Army, and then, I came back, so, yeah, here I am doing this.
Thank you very much. Well, thank you for your service. And, I got to ask you, along the way on this journey, what was the day? Was there a moment where you go, I made the right call. I made the right call. Was it the day one, or was it like a little service you provided? Was there a time and place?
So I'm in the kitchen early in the morning, getting the kids ready, cooking. And I'm like, my daughter comes in here. She's like, Mom, can you help me with my hair? I'm like, yeah. She's like, Mom, what's going on? I'm like, Mom is about to go back and get a job. She was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I think it's time. She was like, but Mom, you said the business. And I was like, oh, you're right. There it is, right there. And ever since then, that's always plays in my mind. Whenever I'm about to be like, no, my daughter said it, you got the business. You need to get it going. I'm like, okay. So literally, my daughter Asia, shout out to my baby girl.
Absolutely.
Motivated me that morning.
Motivating mama right there. Yes. I love it. Yes. That is fantastic. I mean, honestly, that gives me a little bit of a chill in my arm. Oh, my goodness.
She had to remind me, like, wait a minute. I was like, okay, here I go.
Sometimes it's, it's the reciprocating factor.
Yes.
You lead the kids and sometimes they lead you,
That's right. They are your motivators. People don't understand the what comes out the mouth of babes.
Well, and, you are one of the most motivated individuals I've ever encountered because you are so active your message is out constantly. And what I love is it doesn't matter. And we've all been through it, especially, because I've been there before with mine. You're sharing posts and maybe, one or two share and it gets depressing. You have just shown all of us, hell with that. I'm going to post until everyone gets my message. And now I see Mo's Sweet Treats on every social media page. You're doing fantastic.
Check me out.
That is absolutely incredible. I mean, what's your message to a younger entrepreneur that's sharing? Because that's a big thing.
If you want it, go get it. No matter what it is. I'm telling you, if you thought about it, somebody else thought about it, so just do it. There's going to be people out there that's going to support you. People is not going to be the ones that's going to put you up on top. It's going to people you don't know. Share, and don't worry about what nobody else says because it's you versus you. Hey, I'm telling you.
I love it. I love the energy.
I'm telling you, you got to.
Well, you do. If you are not positive, if we walk around like this and, it's like, all right, here's your ice cream and thank you for your no one's going to support. I mean, you got to make sure you're I love it.
When you hear the truck coming, you hear the truck before you see the truck. Oh, my God, it's all day. We dancing, we getting it. I'm telling you.
It's the Mo's experience.
Yes, the Mo's Sweet Treats experience.
That's for sure. And I got to ask you, so for everyone that has it, for the few I would think at this point that haven't tried out your ice cream, what are the staple flavors?
Okay, so my number one bestseller is banana by far.
Oh.
And I never would have thought that banana would have been
that sounds awesome.
When I tell you banana, the kids run up to the tricycle and they be like, okay, we want banana. I'm like, oh, okay. So then after that is, of course, Oreo. And then a close second is cookies and cookie dough. So
really?
Then, of course, I got cherry. I got strawberry. I got s'mores. I got mint. And don't forget about pumpkin. But pumpkin don't come until a little bit farther in the season. But, hey, I got them bonbons and all those flavors also.
Wow.
And don't forget, for the people who don't want ice cream, I do got my strawberry lemonade. That's coming out in April. I can't wait.
Now, is this a new product?
No. So
okay, I was going to ask because I have heard about your lemonade before. And I always do this where I go, oh, yeah, that's great. And they go, well, this is the first time we have it. So I look like a jerk, you know. Mm-hmm. But no, I have heard about this before, that you got some of the best dark lemonade in town. So is this your own recipe for this?
It is my own recipe.
Oh, right on.
All day. I will not deviate. Matter of fact, my daughter says, Mom, are you gonna make the lemonade this year? I'm like, of course. She's talking about, that used to be me. I said, well, no problem. You go ahead and keep on making lemonade. I ain't even gonna be mad. So I can do ice cream. You can do lemonade. Hey, we can come to this together. Like my daughter already talking about. She's like, Mom, when I'm gonna get a tricycle? Really? We're gonna franchise this. Let's get it.
That's incredible.
I know.
That is absolutely incredible. I mean, the fact that your daughter is ready to pick up the family business now.
I know, right now, and we in the crawling stage. we ain't even got to the surface yet. I'm like, already? Oh, let's get it. Let's go. Moss Enterprises on the rise. Let's get it.
That means that you have done you got to be proud of the job you've done as a mom. Then to have forget playing with toys. Let's do this. Get me a
yes.
That is just awesome. And what is the plan? I mean, you got so much stuff going on. Is there I never asked the 5-year plan, because by the way, if a consultant asks you that, just throw them away. That's not even worth it. You aren't going to know what you're going to do in 5 months. You might have an idea.
I know ideas is all you pretty much got, putting them all out there. So literally, I'm going to say my only plan at this point is to get a steady commercial kitchen.
Got you.
That the Madison County, because Alton and Madison County is telling me that I'm a food truck.
Yep.
Which is weird, but I need a commercial kitchen in order to be 100%. So, hey, if I can get a commercial kitchen, anybody out there that's renting out a commercial kitchen, anybody can help me out.
Linda Pedersen, are you watching the show, right? She's my food safety expert.
Hi.
We do food safety once a month, and she knows every kitchen in town and does all the food safety certifications.
Okay.
So Linda Pedersen, maybe?
Linda,
throw it out there. No, I really think that would be a huge step for you, because if you're someone as passionate as you, and I mean that, because you got to wake up every day and wear it, and you got to own it, and you do it time and time again.
Yeah.
If once you get that, there is no stopping.
No stopping. Toot toot. So
day one, you're on the tricycle, okay? Mm-hmm. Take us through this. We're gonna Golden Girls this. We're gonna picture this real quick. What was the kind of like the first, I wouldn't know what to do. It's like the first time I hung a little door hanger up.
I was nervous. I like literally riding, because day one, I'm riding across, is that Broadway? Yeah. Riding across Broadway going to the parks, and everybody's looking like cars are pulling over and everything. I'm like, oh, okay. Like it's like a whole scene. I'm like, oh wow. Like, and people like rolling down their window. I'm like, oh, okay. So then it got to the point where I'm literally seeing my picture everywhere. I'm like, where are y'all seeing me at? Like, what is going on? Like, literally, it was just like I was getting photo bombed. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy.
Well, and that's what I was gonna ask. Because the first time I ever hung door hangers for my business, I was sitting there, I'm like, I'm gonna end up on that damn neighbor's Facebook page, like, keep out for this creepy individual. That's fantastic. But you were a celebrity the moment you hit the ground in that damn thing.
And the weird thing is, I was so nervous, because I was like, who gonna buy ice cream from somebody in a cart? Like, come on, this is America. Like,
it's a logical thought, though. I mean, it really is.
But man, when I tell you, everybody, it was like, and as soon as they found out that it was homemade, it was over. Wrap. It was a wrap. I was like, okay, all right, okay.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, that really, and to me, Hold on for a second, okay? I got 12 minutes of show left here. I always tell, turn your cell phone. I never turn mine off. And you should have seen me on election night. Oh, my goodness. It rang. I'm telling you, it rang louder than I've ever heard. But so with this, I got to ask you, do you get more? To me, I think more adults are running up to the truck or the tricycle and all than they can.
Actually, you're right.
That's what I would think.
Yeah,
seriously.
you are mostly because they're wondering what it is.
Exactly.
They're like, whoa, what is this? I'm like, it's ice cream. They was like, are you serious? I'm like, yes. And they're thinking that I'm scooping. I'm like, no, you can just get you a popsicle. And they was like, oh, wow. So now.
Yep.
Now I'm like, okay, so now y'all want to scoop. So now I do offer the ice cream in the pint. So you can get my ice cream in a pint where you could take it home and eat on it all the time. So, hey.
What's better than Moe's sweet treats and Moe's ice cream? Nothing.
Yes, nothing.
Well,
nothing.
now, for everyone that's interested and ready to see you on that tricycle, this spring, starting April 1, hopefully, weather permitting.
Yeah, weather permitting.
Is there a normal route that you take in town?
Not really.
That's cool. It gives us a game to find you.
Exactly. So, actually, I am going to do Where's Waldo this year.
Right.
I know, right? We're going to bring it back. So, Where's Waldo, of course, Where's Moe's Sweet Treats, is going to start April 1st. And y'all tell me where y'all want me to come. And I got you. Of course, please know that my legs can only travel so far. So, give me some time to get to where you need to get to. But hey, Where's Moe's Sweet Treats will start April 1st. So, look out on my page, Facebook. All right, check me out, Moe's Sweet Treats.
And if there's a business that would say, Moe's, can you stop by and utilize our establishment to serve some of your amazing ice cream today? Would you consider that conversation?
I will consider all conversations when it comes to birthdays, holiday parties. Heck, anything you want me to come, I will come, and I will have my ice cream. I have ways to be able to keep it cold for at least 2 hours. Or if you want just for me to come and show up and sell my ice cream out of my tricycle, you just let me know. Shoot me an email at treatsbymoes@gmail.com, or you can call me at 314-896-1624, or shoot me a Facebook message at Moe's Sweet Treats. Moe's Sweet Treats.
That was fantastic, by the way, because that was honestly, I was going to ask you for all that. Normally I have people, they come in with like sheets, and they have cheat sheets. That was all from her memory. That was fantastic. That's not easy to do. People go, because I always say that, I go, is that really hard? I go, absolutely. When you're trying to think of all these things that you have in the top of your mind every day, the moment you need them, they go. Well, I mean, I got to ask you, what was the hardest part, making sure you can keep it cold for a long enough time?
Yes. So I went from using literally ice to using dry ice, which dry ice is the most expensive thing.
Oh, I couldn't imagine.
Oh my God. So then I found ice blankets, which is these, and they come in like individual little packs or whatever, and I can put them in there, and they'll keep my ice cream and my thing cold for like 8 to 10 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, so these, and you can reuse them. So
that is
rinse
fantastic.
and reuse, all that stuff. So everything stays cold. So ice blankets saved my life. Cause I did not know how hot it can get. Like ice cream melts in like literally 30 seconds in like 75-degree heat. Like literally.
That's where I was gonna have, because I owned the courier company and I used to, deliver Lovett's soul food and all these different things, and it was so crazy to me, the temperature, how time really can affect it that quickly. That was what I was wondering, because it's like you only got a couple of minutes if you don't have it.
Man, but it's trial and error. And once I figured out them ice blankets, saved my life. Saved my life.
Now, was there any other like learning curve that you never thought you would encounter? Because I'm so fascinated by this.
I would have never thought that I would be considered a food truck. I would have never thought that I would have to pay all the fees and regulations and everything of everybody else. Because if I was just to take my ice cream and take it out of the cart and literally just go buy ice cream what's the difference? Like literally, what's the difference other than me just switching it up? Like, why? And nobody can tell me that. And nobody can tell me what all these fees actually give me.
Well, and that's the thing. Well, and the thing is, you've said it time and time, and it's something that I've talked about before on the.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. Bottom line is, half of them, they probably have never experienced. It's a newer thing, and in fairness. But at least look at the rule and see if you can adapt it for that new entity, and don't just punish you for all that. I mean, that's kind of silly.
And that was my whole thing. Like, look at me as something different. Like, open your mind up to something different other than this. I said, you can even count me as a hot dog truck cart. I said, I'm cool with that.
Right.
I said, but why do I have to abide by all of these rules? I was like, something is wrong, and everybody keeps just saying that it's an old thing and they've been going around for a long time. I'm like,
well, it's time, and that's well, you made a good point, because it needs to be updated, and we don't do that enough, and hopefully. That's my call to action.
Is this thing on?
Yeah, that's all I do. I just tap into it. That's how people know I want them to do something about it. Just look into it.
And another thing, this is a river city.
Yeah.
We made our money for centuries off of that river. Why wouldn't food trucks come here and play off that? And we gotta. There's too many things that mobile stuff can do for everybody here if we just open our minds up.
Oh, absolutely. And so we have 2 minutes left.
Okay.
So give me your best treat, because I'm taste testing. It's 60 minutes. I'm giving the true results.
All right.
Which one? Go. Which one's the one?
Either one.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah. Which one? It's a hard choice. Hard pull. Look.
Oh shoot. Hold on here.
I got cookie dough too.
Okay, we'll do cookie dough, because I'm saving that for
Okay, all right.
Save that one over here.
Okay.
All right, here we go. We got 1 minute and 20 seconds. Well, number one, I got to see if I can figure out if I'm smarter than the packaging. Oh, I am. Wow. Normally I'm not. No, that's a whole nother issue. All right, so this is a cookie dough pop.
No, it's a cookie dough bonbon.
Bonbon. By the way, it is really cold. Those things work like a lifesaver.
It do.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see.
Get out. Are you kidding me?
Yes.
This is the most delicious thing I've ever had. I'm serious. I am dead serious. This is fantastic.
Tastes just like you eating cookies.
Oh my goodness. I don't even want to go back to work now. I think this is my vacation, is just eating your ice cream.
Yes.
So for more information, what's the best way again to reach out?
The best way to reach out is on Facebook, Mo's Sweet Treats. Again, that's Facebook, Mo's Sweet Treats. That's MOZ Sweet Treats.
Don't mind me. I'm in heaven right now. Oh my God, that was fantastic. Seriously, thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
We are out of time today, as I am just on cloud 9 with some great ice cream. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you back here tomorrow at 9. So on that note, all of you have a great day, and you know what? Just try your best to stay out of jail.